What's going on, Jerome's? So, like we talked about, we need to talk about all of the scenarios that the Minnesota Vikings could face this offseason in free agency and the draft. And the big one, the big kahuna, would be if the Vikings ended up trading Kirk Cousins. Like, what are they going to do? Because you have this team that is primed up and ready to go in 2021. And as I've said, perfectly fine run back with Kirk Cousins. I think the Vikings can potentially win a Super Bowl with Kirk in 2021. But if you have that opportunity to either get Deshaun Watson or get enough draft capital to get up to the stratosphere, to the moon, to get your quarterback of the future, you have to consider it. And potentially getting rid of his contract, especially that $35 million base salary in 2022, it certainly has to be under consideration. So in this scenario, trading Kirk Cousins to the Denver Broncos, reuniting him with George Paton, maybe was his big advocate in the building. We don't know. 2 years ago, as well as before the extension. And do the Broncos with Kirk Cousins, with all those weapons, and with that Vic Fangio defense, do they become contenders in the AFC West? Maybe. They're going to give them a hell of a lot better chance than Drew Lock. But so let's get into this thing. And friends over at Fanspeak now have trades. You can trade players for picks in their Ultimate GM simulator. So let's get this thing going. And so Vikings projected $18 million over the cap. Well, what plays into that? So this doesn't factor in rollover, and the cap is projected at, it has $5 million for, yeah. Either way, we'll free up some cap. So Kirk Cousins, we already have this up. Kirk Cousins for number 9 overall, and 9 paired with 14, potentially some more sugar. You can certainly get up to the stratosphere, especially with the Jets and the Dolphins at 2 and 3 respectively. Like, if they're out on quarterback, if they're ready to trade down and get a bunch of picks, we'll see. And I also want a little bit extra. Now, you got to demand 2 first-round picks because that's what Stafford got. No, like we said, it was a big function of taking Jared Goff's contract. That's why the Lions got a little bit extra. And in taking Kirk Cousins, a lot of it is you're taking on that contract. So I think that will also factor in. So what do we want? Can we get a future third? Number 9 overall and a future third from the Broncos. Would you take that for Kirk Cousins? Consider it. They say no. All right, so let's try it again. How about a future 4th? We'll settle for that. Trade decline. How about a future 5? Oh, trade accepted. Finally. So, traded Kirk Cousins. Got rid of that $21 million base salary in 2021. Now, this cap is a little bit wonky because if they do make him a post-June 1st designation, they could save $10 million that would have come due next year. But no. So this number, yeah. Next up. Can we do some more trades? Can we send Anthony Barr somewhere? How about Anthony Barr to the Jets? I mean, they wanted him back in the day, even though that was Mike McCagnon in power. Let's see, New York Jets. New York fighting Jets. Can we get a 4th-round pick for Anthony Barr? Oh, they did it! So that freed up even more cashola. All right, so let's get this damn thing going. So $27 million in cap space, and then we can go through and see what we're going to do in this spot. So they don't have an extend function, but that's fine. But Danielle Hunter, we'll restructure, but that really functions as an extension. Want to keep him in purple for the long term and freshen up the contract. Riley Reef, we're going to cut, but we're going to bring back. We'll do that really quick. We'll restructure Thielen, restructure Kendricks. We will cut Kyle Rudolph. Bye, Rudy. Dalvin's fine. Cut Shamar Stephen. Cutting Dan Bailey. And what else do we want to do? Do we cut Chad Beebe just because we can? Well, he's a restricted free agent anyway. I am going to cut Drew Samia because I can. And I feel like it. I'm feeling it. Cutting's already gone. Let's see. Conley. I'm going to cut Chris Jones. Even though he's exclusive rights free agent. But yeah, he ain't coming back. So that frees up quite a bit of cap space. Yeah. All right, so let's get into this thing. Now, Dakota Dozier, no. Elfline, no. Wilson, no. Well, since we do have the cap, I mean, you could bring back Anthony Harris, except I think that he's going to be a little bit more expensive than the Vikings want to pay in free agency. But we are bringing Riley Reef back. We're bringing Reefy back. So what are we going to do? Do 11. How about we'll give you $8 million per year, and we'll extend you for 2 years, and we'll guarantee 70% of it. There we go, Riley Reef. Welcome on back. Pride of Iowa. Kyle Rudolph, no. Bailey, no. Larry Fitzgerald re-signed Arizona. 10.5? What, for 4 years? Wow. Yeah. Not all simulators are perfect. Although, I wouldn't put it past Steve Keim to give Larry Fitzgerald at like 90 years old a 4-year deal. So, free agency. You could address quarterback. I would like to pick up a veteran guy that potentially could be a stopgap just in case that your rookie quarterback isn't ready to go. But I don't know. Is this the spot we bring in Cam to back up Zach Wilson? Because we are going to be making moves to get up to the top. But I don't know. I'm not paying too much for Cam. That's for sure. All right, so 1 year, and we'll guarantee it. We'll guarantee it. But we're definitely going fishing. Since we freed up that cap space, we are going after Jumpin' Joe Thuney, $16 million per year, 4 years, and we will guarantee a significant portion of it. Then what else do we want to do? So that sutures up left guard right away. So your offensive line, if and when we do get Joe Thuney, is going to be Riley Reef, or you could kick Reef into guard. But Reef, Thuney, Bradbury, we're going to get some center competition. Ezra Cleveland and Brian O'Neill. Let's go. Let's go. Defensive line. I mean, so Leonard Williams at that 3-tech spot would be phenomenal. Dalvin Tomlinson can back up nose, can play some 3-tech as well. Let's see here. Daquan's more of a nose tackle. Same thing with Godchow. Shelby Harris, so we've talked about. RB Jones, I do like. Ooh, let's get in the RRH business. Why not? I've always liked him as a rotational dude for the Bears. It's just disruptive. Probably to UTEP. All right, so give him 3 years, $8 million per. Also, cornerback. How do we sign Xavier Rhodes? That'd be funny. That would be funny. AJ Bouye. So he's gonna be suspended the first 2 games of the season, but I'm okay bringing him in. I do like that veteran presence on the outside. 1 year, $7 million. And we let Anthony Harris go, but let's see who's there for safety. Oh, do we make a play for John Johnson or Marcus May? I don't think that they'll get away from their respective teams. Or do we bring in Marcus Williams? A little bit of redemption, man. Keon O'Neal is a stud. Yeah, we'll make a play for Marcus Williams. I will pay him the amount of money that Harris is probably going to get, but I don't want Harris. All right, so pay up. Any kickers? Koskowski, Prater? Ooh. Prater's been good for so long, man. All right, we'll buzz the tower. $4 million for 2 years, and we'll guarantee it. Why not? Matt Prater, pride of Denver, by way of Detroit. Let's see who's in. So Camp said no. Thuney said no. RRH is in. Bouye said no. Marcus Williams said yes. Ooh, Matt Prater said yes as well. So we got to up our dollars. I'm not overpaying for Cam even as a backup, but we are getting Thuney. I don't care. We got the money, and we're going to spend it on you, Joseph. 17 million per. There we go. Who else said no? Oh yeah, cornerback AJ Bouye. After Dunbar, I'm not breaking the bank for AJ Bouye. I just ain't doing it. Is that Josh Norman? Do we bring Mac Alexander back? Except Mac is better in the slot, and same thing with Gladney, so that's a bit redundant there. Same thing with Logan Ryan. Let's go after Dunbar. All right, I will give you $8 million, 2 years, and we'll guarantee blah blah blah. And then quarterback. God, do we bring in Andy Dalton? I like Tyga. Oh no, we got to go after Fitzmagic, man. $10 million for 1 year, and we can afford to do that since we're going to have a rookie quarterback. Fitzmagic said yes. Thuney said no. Wow. Dunbar said no. What is going on? What? Wow. Does Thuney not want to come to Minnesota? Oh, he said he doesn't want to come to Minnesota. Please shut up. All right, fine. Fine, Jumpin' Joe. We're going to be nuts because we can. $19 million per 4 years, and shut up and take my money. All right, Thuney finally said yes. It took all that. Cap space remaining. I mean, do we just pick up Patrick Peterson? Just because we can. $9 million, 1 year, and we'll guarantee it. And he said no. Fine. Feh. To hell with all ya. Skipping the rest of free agency. We're out. But it's okay. We got Marcus Williams. We got RRH. We got Joe Thuney. We got Fitztragic. We got Matt Prater. I think we're good to go. I mean, we don't even need to do the draft. Actually, we do need to do the draft because we need a quarterback. So let's dive into this thing. Do we move up to 1? I mean, is Jacksonville having second thoughts? Probably can't do that. All right, so let's propose a trade. We are in the getting it done business. So basically, you're being able to parlay. Let's see it. Maybe the Jets do want to roll with Darnold. Why not? All right, so by the chart, this is pretty close. 9-14. They say no. That's fine. That's fine. We'll include one of our 17 fourth-round picks. Propose. Declined. How dare you? Oh, wait, no. How did we get 2 in the 4th round? Doesn't matter. All right, so I will include... I don't want to give up future picks, but we might have to. Future second, and we will include the good 4th. Trade decline. Wow. Is this what it's going to take? Is it going to take 9, 14, and a future first to get up to 2 just to get our guy Zach Wilson? And they said no. Wow. They are really squeezing our grapes here. They finally accepted. So it took 9, 14, the good 3rd round pick, and a future 1st round pick to get it done, to get up to 2. Now, do we see if the Jaguars are in the mood? Like, what do we do? Like, hey, Jacksonville. So we got this pick. It's number 2. It's pretty good. And maybe they're not fully sold on Trevor Lawrence. Maybe they really do like Zach Wilson. But what's it going to take to move up? How about we'll just include all the 4th round picks? I mean, it's just one spot. This is so tempting, but how much do you like Trevor Lawrence more than Zach Wilson? I understand that Zach Wilson is certainly highly variant, but his ceiling is up there. I get that Trevor Lawrence is the much safer option at this stage. But what are we going to give up? Well, we should actually hang on to these picks because given that we're giving up a lot of capital to go get our quarterback, we're going to need these. So already given up the future 1. Do we give up a future 2? But then you're hamstringing potentially surrounding Zach Wilson or your quarterback TBD with talent. They said no anyway. Okay, good. I'm kind of glad they said no. All right, so they took Trevor Lawrence, and this is it. Is this just it? We got to make sure we click the right guy, even though they have him 7 on the big board. This is franchise changing, man. This is all in. This is flipping Kirk Cousins and a future 1st round pick and 14 to go up and get your guy, Zachary Wilson. Let's go. Whew. It's a big leap. It's a big leap of faith. Sacky for Zachy. Let's get it done. And you got Joe Thuney protecting you. Got a good offensive line. Got Zach Wilson with that crazy arm talent. Able to make plays off script, outside the pocket, just flick of the wrist. Dimes. Do we want to make a couple moves? I mean, Micah Parsons still on board. I saw that. We traded Anthony Barr. I don't think that Micah Parsons gets this far, but he is an off-ball linebacker, and maybe teams are out because of his off-the-field stuff. So let's check that out. Who's up next? Next 20 picks. Ravens. Oh, Eric DeCosta, you got the number. Let's see. Baltimore Ravens. Micah Parsons just seems like a Raven, though, doesn't he? So I will give up 4-4-4. 3-4-4. 3-4-4-5. And they said no anyway. All right. 3-4-4-4. 3-4-4-3. No. Fine. Run it. He's still on board. Actually, Barmore's still on board, too. And, well, we got RRH. We just never really replaced Anthony Barr, did we? All right. Proposed trade. Let's see. The Chiefs are up. Oh, they'll probably take an offensive lineman anyway. Resume, and then pause. So, yeah. Oh, that's the end of the first round. It's crazy. So, no Sacky for Zachy. Let's go. How does Micah Parsons fall out of the first round? I guess it's not the most insane proposition, but how does Darisaw fall out of the first round? Who the hell went? All right, so Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Jamar, Surtain, Penny, Farley, Waddle, Fields falls to the Panthers. Wow, they like that. Devontae to the Jets since we traded down. Jets still got Trey Lance. It's actually a good deal for the Jets. Let's see here. Quincy Roche, okay. Kyle Trask, wow, to the Bears, wow. Rondale Moore. Kyle Pitts fell that far. I mean, again, it's pretty unlikely, but I'm going to be okay with it. Let's see, Jaguars. Yeah, we got to make a move for Parsons. Even if it takes all of the nice. 3, 4, 4, 4, 4. All right, not fine. Screw you guys. Parsons won't be there anyway, so I'm taking my ball and going home. How far is it going to fall? Same thing with Joke. Oh, there he just went. I mean, Micah Parsons lasts till the top of the second round. Extremely unlikely, but no. We'll make do. We'll play this thing according to Hoyle. Nick Bolton's still on board. There goes Wyatt Davis. How is Zaven still on board? This is crazy. On Muzuriki, Davion's still there. I mean, do we move up? Nah. We got a glut of fourth round picks. We got a third. So, woosah. All right, so what are some needs? Cornerback, yes. Safety, you got Marcus Williams. Guard, you got Joe Thuney. Still want to add some offensive line depth. RRH at 3-tech, but he's not a traditional 3-tech. So you can grab someone a little bit more traditional. I mean, Marvin Wilson just sitting there chilling. If he gets started picking the third, taking it. There he went. That's sad. Demetric Felton's there. Declining trades. So Felton is there. That is certainly interesting. That would be a great wide receiver 3 addition. Plus, in the return game, Joe Tryon's there. Deontay Brown, Dynami Brown. Marlon's there. There's a lot of options. So there isn't like that pressing of a need outside of linebacker. Dylan Moses is there. Can we grab him in the 4th? Edge and 3-tech. Stills. Wow, McNeil's still there? Whoa. Yeah, so we have to maneuver. So I want Felton, but I also want a linebacker and I want a 3-tech. So who's coming up next? The Browns and then the Packers. Well, I'm not going to trade with the Packers. But yeah, we're going to reduce a bunch of these picks and try and get back up. So Cleveland, Andrew Berry. Hey, Stefanski, we want some of your selections. So how much is it going to cost to move up that far? Hey, that was easy. I'm not going to trade the Packers. And then who is up next? Packers, yeah. Brandon Beane, Buffalo Bills. What up? All right, so I want to get all up in your business. I want your 3rd round pick. You can get back in the 4th round. This is going to be really big for you. It's not going to be the good 4th, though. But I'll give you a 4 and a 5. Say no. All right, I will improve the 4, but not the good 4. Wow. How you say no? All right, 4-4. Hit him with the foe. Decline in trades. No. So we got 3 out of the next 4 picks. And then we're going to go through. Like, who is most in danger of going? Probably Felton. So Felton, come on in. Let's go. And so we have 3 on the next 4. And we still have 2 4th round picks and 2 6. So you're feeling pretty good. Now, wow, Spielman ignores the offensive line. I mean, Kendrick Green is just sitting there chilling. Radens is not going to fall this far, in all likelihood. Yeah, there's some talent there that we can pick through. Yeah, Quinn Manners, wow. Yeah, so like we said, we want a linebacker, we want a 3-tech. Werner is sitting there. Will be a decent replacement for Anthony Barr. So who's in danger of going first? Is it Werner? Nah, McNeil. Yeah. Lee McNeil coming on in. McNeil and RRH and James Lynch at that 3-tech spot. Let's get it. Who the Packers take? Jackson Carman. I'm fine with that. Now linebacker. Pete Werner. Let's go. Let's get this thing going. So that's what the Vikings have going on for them. They have a glut of these mid-round picks, and even though you maneuvered and you went up and got Zach Wilson and you gave up a future first, I mean, that's not bad. I mean, that's what you're telling me. And the Vikings in 2021, let's see here. 2 fours for 14, so moving back 6. The Bills are giving us our picks back. Okay, sure. Go ahead, buddy. So giving up a future first, which ideally is going to be a late first-round pick, probably 32 overall, in 2022. And you flip Kirk Cousins, you get rid of that contract, you free up some cap, and let's see, we traded Anthony Barr. Oh, that's how we got that second-round pick. Yeah, that's right, because we traded him to the Jets. Forgot about that. And you were able to address a lot of needs of free agency, and you got up and got Zach Wilson for a future first. Let's go. So what do we need still? Shelvin is there. Do we just double and triple down on defensive tackle? It is really tempting. Edge. I mean, Chauncey Golston is there chilling. Haven't addressed offensive line. Kendrick Green at this stage would be really good value. I don't think we can pass him up. But Shelvin, come on in. Nose tackle, baby. So you're going to go 4 deep at defensive tackle with Michael Pierce, Tyler Shelvin at the nose, and then you have RRH and Lee McNeil, and then James Lynch if you actually play him. It's crazy. So now, offensive line. Yeah, we're going to get Kendrick Green. They have him listed as tackle. He's a guard. And then we're going to be on the clock again at 38. No. Decline trades. Ben Cleveland's still on board. So is Quinn Manners. I'm taking our guy, Ben Cleveland. Let's go. Power right guard and some depth. I still want like a tackle prospect. But we'll get into that. Got 4 picks left. Still want to go edge. Still haven't gone safety. Extremely deep safety class. Ardaris probably is going to be gone. We signed a kicker. I mean, do we draft a punter? We didn't cut Skolkwood, but we will. Max Duffy's a stud. It's a funny name, too. It's me golfing. Tackle. Again, we're passing on Reduns because he's going to be long gone in all likelihood. Let's see. Will Fries. Big board. Oh, we're getting to the Jacoby area. All right, so got Felton. I guess we can double down on wide receiver. Tariq as well. We could wait on Tariq. Edge. Patrick Johnson's there. Hubert's there. Chauncey goes. We're just going to get our guys. Yeah, well, we're good on quarterback. I forgot about that. Oh, James Wiggins is there. Yeah, taking James Wiggins. And then we're going to grab Chauncey Golston in the 6. We're probably going to grab another wide receiver. Do we double down on linebacker? KJ Britt is a stud. I really do like him. Grabbing the wide receivers. Oh, wait, no. Grabbing the edge first. Chauncey Golston. Coming on down. Calm down. 15 overall. And we're on the clock. Right. Meow. There we go. Chauncey Golston, come on in. He's got that length that you like. Can play inside as well. Nice little defensive line prospect for Andre Patterson. Yeah, this is a good Andre Patterson draft, man. McNeil, Shelvin, pick up Chauncey late. Let's get that. Let's get it going. Oh, there goes KJ Britt. Should have maneuvered. Or could just taken him later. Let's see. Keith Taylor. Yeah, we didn't really freshen up the cornerback room, did we? But it'd be what it'd be. Yeah, we'll take Taylor. Why not? And then lastly, in the 7th round, should we grab a wide receiver? Do we get Zach Wilson, a good wide receiver, 4 or 5? Country roads taking me home to the place. Oh, Stevenson's there. Watkins there. Want to go fast. See, Josh Palmer's gone, right? Sure he is. Yeah. So we're on the clock in the 7th round. I mean, if Marquez Stevenson gets to the 7th, I mean, hell yeah. Let's go. So overall, I'm feeling pretty damn good about life, even though, again, we're not in the mood to trade Kirk Cousins unless you get the capital to move up to get your quarterback of the future. No Sacky for Zachy. Let's go. And then you got Demetric Felton. We'll go through the draft as soon as we're done here. But we'll walk through free agency first. So flipping Kirk Cousins. Where's that listed? Oh, it's not listed. Anyways, we traded Kirk Cousins to the Broncos for 9 and a future 5th, I believe. Then in free agency, we cut and brought back Ryler Reef. We got rid of Rudy and Shamar Stephen, Dan Bailey, Chris Jones, Austin Cutting. I know, he was just there, but we cut him again. Drew Samia is also gone free agency. RRH, Marcus Williams. Marcus Williams and Harrison Smith, best safety duo in the NFL. Fitztragic as your bridge quarterback or high-end backup. I'm good either way. Jumpin' Joe Thuney costs us $1 bazillion. I don't care. $13.3 million cap hit, but $19 million per year. And then also Matt Prater came in to replace Dan Bailey. And then in the draft, we moved up 9-14, a future first, and what do we give? I think a 4th-round pick to go up and get Zach Wilson at 2. Woo. And for that, we thank you. Jets still got Devontae and... Yeah, the Jets got Devontae and Trey Lance at 9 and 14, respectively. So that's still pretty damn good. You're okay with that. But we didn't want to chance a quarterback potentially not falling to 14 because then you'd just be holding the bag. And then you'd have Fitzmagic, who I like. And then, I don't know, Kellermond, which would not be great. Demetric Felton, the running back wide receiver from UCLA, an absolute dynamic monster. Aleem McNeil at that 3-tech spot, going to work with RRH and James Lynch. Pete Werner, linebacker from Ohio State, monster, going to help replace and move on from Anthony Barr. Tyler Shelvin, backup nose tackle, LSU. Going to be a starter someday. He will be. Kendrick Green, Ben Cleveland. Spielman did not ignore the offensive line, even though it brought in Jumpin' Joe Thuney. James Wiggins add some depth to that safety spot coming out of Cincy. Chauncey Golston, the lengthy edge rusher coming out of Iowa, can also play inside a little bit. Keith Taylor, quarterback from Washington. Doesn't get as much love as Elijah Molden, but can certainly hold his own. Also Marquez Stevenson in the 7th. Now, a lot of these values, a little bit depressed. I mean, not all big boards are perfect, but if this is what went down, I'm kind of okay. I would be okay with trading Kirk Cousins if this insanity played out. But overall, your thoughts, let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work, post on the Venmo. But until next time, Skull Production Value.